What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Cannonballs podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Dane Cannon, co-host, and with me today is
your boy, Jake Mother effing Bowles on the mic 1, 2.
Jake is on one right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, me too. We got a great episode for you guys today. We already did our power rankings. We recapped Thursday night, but we're going to be recapping Week 15, the Sunday and Monday slate. If you guys aren't already, follow us on our Instagram at Cannonballs with a Z_podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Anything to help us out, we'd greatly appreciate. Jake, do you have anything to add before we get going?
Nah, man. Just hopefully we do better this week. We didn't have a super hot week last week, but we can only go with our gut.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into Sunday slate, 10 a.m. We have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Minnesota to play the Vikings. I'll start this one off. I think the Vikings have a bounce back. I just don't trust the Colts at all. Even though they've had a bye, the Vikings did just have a bad loss to the Detroit Lions, but it's a division matchup. The Vikings are back at home now. I think the crowd's going to be pumped up. I think the team's going to play angry. Justin Jefferson still went off for a monster game last week against Detroit. And, I think that they get a bounce back and go 11-3.
Skull, baby. I'm going the Vikings as well. Everything you said, bounce back game. They need to, they need to win, because if they lose and the 49ers win, they might lose their number 2 seed. So, they're got to keep playing for their playoff spot. They've probably already clinched playoffs. Well, almost.
I think if they win one more, they will clinch playoffs.
Yeah. So, the Colts are bad. I don't think the Colts are good at all. But I think the Vikings get it done. So, Vikings.
All right, next game. Oh, this is Saturday. Excuse me, guys. It is not Sunday. We have 3 Saturday games this week.
Jesus.
So Saturday at 10 is the Colts and the Vikings. The 1:30 game on Saturday is the Baltimore Ravens traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns. Who you got, Jake?
Man. Baltimore at Cleveland. Oh, god damn, dude.
This one's tough.
This is tough, honestly. Because, one, I don't believe in the Ravens right now without Lamar. They still have a solid defense. 2, Deshaun Watson looks terrible. He doesn't look, he looks super rusty. They still have that run game. They have an okay defense at times. Oh, man. I kind of want to go Cleveland, but I'm not sure.
I was thinking the same thing. The only reason I was thinking that is because with the run game, I think that if they get it going with Nick Chubb, I think that they can control the play clock. Deshaun Watson may look even better than he has the last 2 weeks because he's starting to get in the rhythm of things. I don't know. I'm not expecting it against this good Baltimore defense, but I think that he can lean off Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I don't know if he's even there anymore because they barely utilize him. But it's in Cleveland. They still have a very minimal chance of making playoffs. They have to win out, and they need other teams to lose out. I don't know. I think Cleveland at home, they just want to win. So give me the Browns.
Have they played each other already?
I will tell you right now.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a little bit of a factor into this. Division, they're 2-2. Man, I don't know why.
And the Ravens won 23-20.
Close game. Yeah, you know what? I'm going Cleveland. I think they get it done. Like I said, I think this team's just going to struggle without Lamar. Plus, they're not even going to have Tyler Huntley, I don't think. So, yeah, I think I think Deshaun Watson, he who shall be not named Voldemort, Satan, whatever you want to call him. I think he has a good game. Shows why the Cleveland Browns, picked him up. So I got the Browns.
Alrighty. Next game, the 5 o'clock slate for Saturday. We have the Miami Dolphins traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills. Miami won the first matchup. I don't think it happens. I think Buffalo does enough at home. They're not going to be in the heat. Miami's offense has looked bad recently. I think the weather plays a factor. I think Josh Allen will be able to run on this team. I think that if they take the script that the Chargers and 49ers did against Miami, Buffalo might be able to just shut down this offense. I'm not saying that they will, but they could. Tua has struggled against 2 zone defenses recently, who play press man coverage, like up front, and then like let it go to the zone in the back. So we'll see. Give me Buffalo.
Yeah, I also got Buffalo. I think, God bless their souls, the Los Angeles Chargers. They beat them, but I think the Bills have a better defense. I think they have,
without a doubt.
Yeah, so I think that could be a deciding factor. The Dolphins have just not been looking good, and maybe maybe the opponents have finally figured them out. I'm sure there's going to be one bomb play to Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle or something like that. But, I don't think the Bills want to lose twice to this team either. That could really shake my confidence in this Bills team. But, I also got the Bills.
All righty. Now we're moving on to the Sunday slate. We have the 10 o'clock, starting with the Atlanta Falcons traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints in a division rivalry. Who you got, Jake?
Man. Who won the first matchup? Was it the Falcons?
Let me look that up for you.
Sorry. Genie, look it up. You know what? I don't even care who won the first matchup. The
Saints won the first one 27-26, first game of the season.
Jeez. All right. No, I don't care who won. I think I'm gonna go Saints. I think I'm picking the Saints just because I think they make this division closer than it needs to be. And if they win, they're gonna be 5-9. The Falcons are gonna be 5-9. And then the Panthers, we'll get to them. But I'm gonna go Saints just for the fact that I think it's gonna be closer than this division needs to be.
I'm actually going to go Atlanta here. I think Desmond Ridder comes in and shows why he should have been the starter over Marcus Mariota. I mean, even though Marcus Mariota had a couple scrappy games, he hasn't looked good recently. He got benched for a reason. I'm not saying that Desmond Ridder is going to look like a freaking all-star by any means, but I think that he can get the ball to his playmakers possibly better than Mariota did. Plus, Desmond Ridder can use his legs just like Mariota did. So, give me the young gun. I think he's got a chip on his shoulder, got something to prove in this game. So I like the thought of him taking it. And, they could have the same record as Tampa Bay at the end of this. My God. Yeah, give me Atlanta. Next game. We got the 5-8 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Carolina to play the 5-8 Panthers.
Man,
what is up with these matchups? It's just like, oh God! It's not that they're bad matchups. It's just they'll be fun games because all these teams are in like the same predicament.
No, I think this is gonna be a good matchup. Honestly,
yeah, I do too. I just think it's funny, like battle of the 5-8s, but it'll be fun.
Damn. So if my prediction of the Saints goes. If they win, they're going to be 5-9. Falcons are going to be 5-9. And now, if the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Carolina Panthers, the Panthers are going to be 5-9. So you know what, baby? I'm just going for the game, or if the NFL is rigged and it's scripted, I'm going for the crazy crazy scenario where like all these teams are tied and it comes literally down to the last game. So I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers, baby.
All right. I mean, I like it. God. Yeah, I'm going to ride with the Steelers as well. I think Mitch Trubisky doesn't throw as many interceptions this game, but I mean, Carolina's defense is pretty good. It's Mitch Trubisky, so
it's Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. I got to complete. Thank you for telling me that because
Panthers.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'm changing to the Panthers. The
Why
Panthers
should be Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett just comes out and it's like, well, sorry, Jake.
All right. Well, let me say this: if Kenny Pickett starts, contingent. If Kenny Pickett starts, I got the Steelers. If Trubisky's out there, watch him have like a 6 touchdown game.
Be funny. Just be like, this is why you guys drafted me before Patrick Mahomes back in 2016, 17.
Just has a Hall of Fame career from here on out. Just because he was randomly stumbling across podcasts and listened to our podcast.
Just tags the Bears in like everything on social media.
But no, in all seriousness, now that it is Trubisky, I am going to go Panthers. Sorry, Mitch. You've shown talent. Like I like your scramble ability. It's just you turn the ball over way too much, and you can't win games like that. So, and this was a good defense, so I'm going to go Panthers.
Yeah, I'll go I'll be the same contingency. If Trubisky's out there, give me the Panthers. If Kenny Pickett's out there, give me the Steelers. Next game, we have the 12-1 Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the 3-10 Chicago Bears in Chicago. Give me the Eagles. They're on fire. I'm not going to overthink this one. This could possibly be like a Cowboys-Houston game. I don't see it being that way. But, Chicago could be trying to play upset, but I think the Eagles really want to secure that number 1 seed overall and just solidify the fact that they're the best team in the NFL. So give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I also got the Eagles. I mean, can't really – man, their schedule gets easier and easier. It's crazy. I mean, and it's crazy because at the beginning of the season, this is why we were so high on the Eagles. Good team with the 4th easiest schedule. And they are taking full advantage of it. So kudos to the Eagles, for getting all the cards right. Football is, I'll say, 20% luck and 80% skill. So, but yeah, good for the Eagles. I think they get it done against the Bears and improve to 13-1.
All right. Next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Houston to play the Texans. I don't think the Chiefs overlook the Texans like Dallas does. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it. Give me the Chiefs.
All right. Sorry, Texans fans. Hopefully you guys draft Bryce Young first overall. Next game, we have this has the potential to be a good game, actually. We have the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jags. Who you got, Jake? Jags are going to be playing for their frickin' playoff lives because Tennessee's been dropping a couple games recently. They're only 2 games out.
It's in Jacksonville, too.
It's in Jacksonville.
Damn, dude, this one's hard. But honestly, this would be just like typical of Jacksonville. Right when I think they're going to be good after that dominant win against the Titans, they're going to freaking get blown out by the Cowboys. And that's just how they've played this year.
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, this one's hard, man. This one is hard. I almost want to take the Jags, but the Cowboys have been just as dominant this year as the Eagles, as the 49ers, blah blah blah. I mean, their record shows it. So, I need to think a little bit on this one. Help me make a pick.
So I'm going to pick the Cowboys. I think the Jags are going to play this team tough as shit. I don't know what it was. I think that the poor defensive performance by Dallas is kind of a one-off. I mean, they've been consistent pretty much the entirety of the year as like the number 2 defense. I think that they have a bounce back. I think Dak looks better. I think they get it going with Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. I think the defense just looks better. So give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, my head says pick the Cowboys.
But your heart says Jags.
Yeah, man. Do I do it?
Do it. Play risky. I mean, it's not like we're betting on money right now or betting with money.
I mean, this is for the pool. I use these picks for the pool, for my pool.
Mhm.
So, oh, man. You know what? F it. I'm going to go Jags.
Hell
And
yeah, I like it.
I'm going to go Jags just because I think the 49ers are going to win, and this is just going to help the 49ers to get a better seed in the playoffs. So I'm going to go Jags.
All righty. I think this next game is going to be an awesome one. We have the red piping hot Detroit Lions traveling to New York to play the Jets. Jets have been playing well, but they have been losing. Lions have been playing well, but they've been winning. So will the Jets turn it around and, kind of change their luck and get a win and Detroit kind of falls, or will Detroit keep it rolling? I'm going to go first and foremost and say I like what I'm seeing from Detroit. I think that they can do enough offensively against this New York Jets defense. Give me the Lions. I like what I'm seeing. Plus, their defense has been stepping up. I think this is going to be a close game. I think this will be more high scoring than people realize. The Jets defense usually holds teams to, like 20-ish points, but I think it'll be a little high scoring. I think it'll be about 30 to 27. I think it's going to be a field goal game.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Lions as well, but I have a difference of opinion. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. And the Detroit Lions have been, have shown that they have that high-powered offense where they could just, put up 40 points. I mean, they've done it in the last freaking 2 games. But I think they're going to prove to the NFL world that they can win a close game for once. And they're going to win like a 13-10 kind of game because that's the type of game that the Jets like to play. Both these teams really need this win, but the Lions need it more. And I'm rooting for the Lions, so let's go Lions, baby.
Okay, let me put a contingency in really quick. Just on the score prediction. So I think it'll be high scoring unless it's snowing. If it's snowing, I think that's going to definitely affect the scoring output. But I still am going to take the Lions. All right, next game. Oh my God, this might be. Sorry, babe. This might be one of the worst matchups of the week. We have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Denver to play the Broncos.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. Are you shitting me? Okay.
I think if this was still the preseason and we looked at this matchup, this would have been a good matchup because of the expectations.
Well,
but
for sure. But both these teams have completely not lived up to expectations. Oh man.
Denver Broncos are officially out of playoffs. Like they were eliminated this last week.
Yeah.
I mean the Cardinals are all but eliminated. Like they have to have like the most miraculous miracle happen in order for them to make playoffs. But I don't even know if you'd want them to make playoffs because Kyler Murray's out. Colt McCoy's at the quarterback position right now. I don't know if fans want Cliff Kingsbury fired. I'm sure most of them do. It's a bad predicament. Give me Denver. I like Denver's defense.
That's where I'm leaning. Denver, they almost beat the Chiefs last week. I think they kind of keep it rolling. The Cardinals haven't looked good all year. And I think the deciding factor is that Broncos defense. I think they can.
That's where I'm at too.
I think Pat Surtain can definitely lock up D-Hop. I think, I think they can lock him up. And then I think the Broncos can get enough done on offense to get a win. I mean, this is going to be a big win for them. So, yeah, I got the Broncos, man. I like their chances. Is Russell Wilson hurt? Like, did he get a concussion? You know?
I have no idea. I don't know if he's going to be playing or not. We could be watching 2 total backups in.
God damn. Colt McCoy versus Brett Rippon. Yeah. Um, either way, I still got the Broncos. I think.
Yeah, I just like the Broncos defense more than the Cardinals. I still think the Cardinals have a solid defense, but I don't think it's as good as the Broncos. So give me the Broncos. All right, next game. We have the New England Patriots traveling to Vegas to play the Raiders.
This one's pretty hard,
tough.
actually.
Yeah. Even though the Raiders just had an embarrassing loss to the Rams because they blew a significant lead late in the fourth quarter, I like the Raiders offense more than the Patriots. The Patriots defense, it shows up most of the time, but there are those games where they just give up a bunch of yards, kind of like how they did in Minnesota. It's in Vegas. I mean, the Raiders still technically have a minuscule chance to make playoffs, so they might be fighting for their lives. Give me the Raiders just because I like their offensive weapons more. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson could miss some time. The Patriots had significant losses on the defense against Arizona on Monday night. So, yeah, give me the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Raiders. Still haven't been high on the Patriots. I think the Raiders can bounce back. They have too much firepower on that offense to not win this game. Granted, the Patriots do take away your number one weapon, but Devontae Adams is just a different beast, man. I love Devontae Adams, and if it's not Devontae Adams, I think they get the run game going. Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller is supposedly going to be back this game, so we will see. He hasn't played all season. I think he's played like 2 games, but I got the Raiders. I just like that team. I like what they have on offense. So, and the defense has been, besides last week, the first half of last week they stepped up, but they just can't play down to their competition. So, I got the Raiders.
All righty. Next game, we have the Tennessee Titans traveling to LA to play the Chargers. I'll let you take this one away first. I don't even know who I'm going to pick because I feel like just picking against my team because when I pick against them, apparently they want to piss me off and win. So,
man, there's a lot of hard ones this week.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, dude. I mean, all right. The Chargers are coming off a huge win. The Titans are
on a losing streak.
But in all honesty, this is right when you think the Chargers are going to win this game, what happens? They freaking lose.
Derrick Henry will probably take like an 80-yard rush to the house for a game winner.
Yeah, and I mean, even though they played lights out last week against the Dolphins, the Titans are just a different team. I think it was kind of they were just playing out of their minds last week. So I think I'm gonna go Titans. Yeah, I'm gonna go Titans. I can't see them losing 4 in a row. Because if they do, then the Jags. Did I pick the Jags to win?
Yeah, you did.
Holy shit, dude! I'm about to eat a brick of shit. I don't know. In my head, no. Yeah, in my head, I think the Chargers should win this game. Just the way they played last week. Just the way the Titans played last week. But the Chargers are like the Raiders. Right when you think they should win a game, they turn around and lose it. So, yeah, I'm going to go Titans.
The superstitious side of me wants to go Titans because apparently when I pick the Chargers to win, they lose, and when I pick them to lose, they win. I'm not going to be superstitious right now. I'm going to ride with my Bolts. Please, for the love of God, prove me right for once. I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think that if they can figure out a way to slow Derrick Henry down, they should be able to win this game. Tennessee is dealing with some injuries. I think they're back-to-back home games, so they don't have to travel. They have more time to prepare. If Justin Herbert just keeps playing the way he did, hopefully the coaching staff has a good game plan. Give me the Bolts. Bolt up, baby. I'm going with my Bolts. Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Right on.
Next game, we have the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Tampa to play the Bucks. I'm not even going to think too much about this one, honestly. I don't know about you.
No, I mean, the Bengals should win this game. They really should. They are dealing with some injuries. I mean, if I'm being honest, I could see the Bucks winning this game. I
could
really
see it.
could.
I could see it.
really could. And this is exactly what happened to the Bengals when they played the Browns and they had their injuries. They look like shit. And they're playing a good defense. Like, let's not get it twisted. The Bucks have a good defense. It's just, will Tom Brady and that offense step up? I don't think so. Damn, dude. This one's hard, but I'm just gonna go Bengals. Fuck, do I go Bucks?
I'm gonna go Bengals. I'll let you decide if you're gonna be committed to the Bengals or if you're gonna switch to the Bucks. I'm gonna go
You know
Bengals.
what?
Do it.
Hold up. What's the record? What is the Bucks record? 6 and 7. If they win, they would be 7 and 6, 7 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm going Bengals. I want I want that freaking NFC South to be as close as possible. I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
going Bengals mostly because I think that the Bengals realize that Baltimore is kind of on their last leg, even though that they have a good record, and so they could possibly take the division lead if they win this game. So I'm going Bengals because they're going to be playing for the division lead. Did you have anything to add?
Nah, I just honestly I will not be surprised in the slightest if the Bucks win this game.
I mean, this would be the storyline. Yeah, this would be the storyline for Tom Brady to bounce back after getting blown out.
Okay, I'm changing it again. Last minute, you know what? Because last week I wanted to go with the Panthers and to beat the Seahawks, and I didn't. And that was my gut feeling. My gut feeling is Bucks are gonna win this game. God damn it! I'm going Bucks. God, right. I'm riding, man. Let's ride, baby.
All right, I like it. Next game, we have the New York Giants traveling to Washington to play the Commanders. This is a good division matchup. Both teams are 7-5-1. It's kind of unique to see both teams with the same record exactly when there's a tie. So that's kind of cool. I think Washington's a much hotter team right now. New York is just losing. I'm going to go Commanders. They are at home. I think that they're going to want to win this one and make that playoff push. So give me the Commanders.
Yeah, and do we have a Chase Young sighting? A Predator sighting?
I believe so.
Shit, bro. I've been waiting.
For real, man.
I've been waiting. While. I think Chase Young is just freaking sick. He hasn't even really gotten to play. I mean, this is his third year, and he's only played his rookie season. He got hurt his second year, right?
Yeah, he got hurt. I think he tore his ACL, if I'm not mistaken. I cannot remember. Is this going to be his first game of the season?
Yeah, he hasn't played at all this season.
Yeah.
And he didn't play at all last season. He might have gotten hurt.
I think he got hurt in game 2 last year.
So this technically is his third season, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Chase Young is freaking sick. I hope he comes back and just dominates like how he was. Just not against the 49ers. But yeah, I got the Commanders. The Giants just aren't it. They are kind of simmering down a little bit. They aren't as hot as they were at the beginning of the season, and the Commanders are rested. And I think the Commanders could have won this game the first meeting, and they're in home. I think they're going to win and, try to get into the playoffs. So, I got the Commanders as well.
Alrighty. Next game, we have the Los Angeles Rams, led by Baker Mayfield, traveling to Lambeau to play the Packers. Jordan Love. Is Jordan Love going to play?
Is that a primetime game, dude?
It's a prime time. It's Monday night.
What the hell's the Sunday night game? Is it the Raiders versus Patriots?
No, the Sunday night is the Giants and Commanders. What we just went over.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, that would be a great game, actually. Rams versus Packers, dude. Oh my god.
Give me the Packers just because of the weather.
Yeah. It's at home. LA is an indoor stadium team. And just Green Bay in the winter is just a different animal, man.
Yeah, even though Green Bay is 5-8, they could make something happen.
They are in the hunt. I mean, they are. They would need Detroit.
They need to win out.
They would need to win out, and again, bunch of teams to lose out. It's more likely in the NFC for that to happen than the AFC, I think. But I still got the Packers. They got their little win, the Rams with Baker Mayfield. I think this team is different with Christian Watson, and the Rams are without a bunch of players. But we'll see, because Jalen Ramsey might be blanketing Christian Watson. I'm sure they're smart enough to know that is their top receiver. So we'll see, but I got the Packers.
Yeah, I got the Packers as well. I love the storyline of the last week against the Raiders with Baker Mayfield only having 2 days to prepare for the game, getting picked up. Maybe Baker Mayfield with another week can make something happen. I don't know. He seemed to sling it around to Van Jefferson, Skronik, got the ball around. So I think this will be interesting. It'll probably be a fun matchup, even though it's not like the best game. But give me the Packers as well. And guys, that's going to do it for week 15. Like, comment, subscribe, talk shit to us. If you guys want to inform us about your team, because we obviously don't know as much about other teams as we do our own teams. And if you're a fan base of a specific team and you want to inform us, just go ahead and do so. You can hit us up on our Instagram at Cannonballs with a Z_podcast. Jake, do you have anything to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, thanks for listening. Good luck to all your teams. It's getting dangerously close to playoff season. So good luck to everyone. Unless you're, 49ers or
Seattle,
everyone but a 49ers or Chargers fan. So, all your teams can suck it. But as always, thanks for listening, and peace.